Yo, what up? It's your boy BigDonSkillz bringing you another video from the Skills Lounge. Today we are going to be talking about the one and only Pokimane, as well as the one and also only BigDonSkillz. Both have been banned off of Twitch after streaming full TV shows and possibly receiving a DMCA takedown notice. So you might be wondering, why should I care? Why should anybody even care about this? It's not me that's getting banned. Well, I think this is the perfect example of how dumb and how reckless a lot of content creators are, and how a lot of them truly don't care about what happens to anybody else. For anyone who has ever made content or just knows about content creation, when it comes to takedowns, you do not mess around with music. You can't download and play your latest Drake song on your background. You can't also go and watch full movies or TV shows or watch the new Spider-Man movie on YouTube and think that they're not going to take it down and issue you a strike. On the YouTube side of things, this issue has been back and forth for the longest time, and any smart content creator knows that they cannot do these things. But for some reason, when we talk about Twitch, there seems to be an entitlement with a lot of these big name streamers where they feel like they're invincible and they can do whatever they want at the sacrifice of everybody else on the platform. It was thought that Poki was streaming Avatar: The Last Airbender to approximately 25,000 people at its peak. And you have to think about something like this from the perspective of a movie company. If my TV show or my product makes its profit from individual people utilizing it, watching it, using it, whatever it is, interacting with it, if I have one person that's absorbing potential revenue of 20,000 other people, I think it's a pretty big deal. Now, music can be a little bit different sometimes when it comes to streaming, because it's very easy to hear a song that you like and be, oh, you know what? I'll probably find that on YouTube. You listen to it, and then you support the artist by actually just streaming and listening to their music. But in the sense of movies and TV shows, the replayability isn't comparable to music. You can listen to your favorite song 5 times in a row and maybe you still probably won't get tired of it. But you can't sit there and watch an hour-and-a-half movie or 30-minute episode. You're not gonna watch it 4 or 5 times in a row. You may only watch it once or twice in your entire lifetime. What really irks me about this is her response. The Fire Nation attacked. That was a tweet. It just says, the Fire Nation attacked. Ha ha, LOL, LMFAO, that's so funny. Like, dude, that's great. See, the reason why Twitch has been able to even get away with a lot of people doing stuff like this, whether it's watching Gordon Ramsay compilations or Beyond Scared Straight or other really popular stuff, what was it, 90 Day Fiance? It's because they don't know. Twitch is still very, very new, and a lot of these older companies, not as in with the hip and the young, they don't really know about Twitch. And when music did the DMCA takedowns last year, it really kind of put a bullseye on Twitch to where they have to start really being careful with what they allow people to just stream. Now, music is one thing, but like I said, when you factor in actual video recording, you're in a whole nother ballpark of just messing with the wrong people. Yeah, people don't like the fact that if you may show or watch or react to an anime clip, that Toei or whoever may come and take your stuff down, may strike you. But guess what? That's the law. That's the rules. There's nothing we can do about it. If you really hate the law that much, then you try and fight for it. But until then, you gotta obey the rules. And you know, people like Pokey and BigDonSkillz, they know what the rules are. And the fact that they purposely choose to like sabotage themselves by streaming this is just absurd to me. The results of things like this is that us smaller streamers and content creators now have to be even more cautious about the little things that we did. Yeah, every now and then it's fun to hop on a stream and, watch a funny video or two or put somebody on to some good stuff. But it's not the fact that we're over here purposely and maliciously trying to stream entire shows, entire catalog. It's just some differences in things that break up the monotony of just us playing video games all the time. But now you see these big streamers, and all they really do, they don't even do real content anymore. They just do reaction videos the whole time. She sits in her chair and just like freaking eats kava and eats, or was it kava? She eats kava and just like talk, like barely says anything, or just puts on a video and just sits there and eats the whole time. So all these guys are doing it, and I'm snitching on everybody. I don't really care, man. XQC, dudes like that, dudes like Myth, I just see them all doing this, and it's like, it's cool if you want to take a break, but at the same time, bro, don't be screwing this up for the rest of us. Y'all are literally testing the limits. Everybody just tests the limits with Twitch, and eventually, even though Twitch has done a lot of stupid stuff in the past, and I've talked about that, Twitch is really gonna buckle down eventually. And if they're banning their biggest content, like Pokemon is probably their biggest female Twitch streamer. If it's not her, it's Amaranth. So that's their golden girl. If they're doing this to their golden girl, bro, nobody's safe. You can't be just doing stuff like this. And just to update the tweet from yesterday, I feel like I'm going on a tangent. Her response to everything was, just to be clear, I'm not surprised, and I don't think this is unfair in my opinion. It was inevitable that publishers would take action on me or someone else during this React meta. So he even names the meta. We'll chat more about this Monday when I can further elaborate on the situation. Whatever, dude. Now I'm going to slide over to Toast, which is pretty much the same situation. So everything I just said that applies to Pokey literally applies to him too. This guy doesn't even like stream on Twitch. He was like on Facebook or YouTube, and then he's back on Twitch. So I don't even know what this guy does anymore, man. Like, this dude doesn't even have a true platform. He's just bouncing back and forth between platforms, not giving a crap. Like, this is stupid. Like, yo, go back to your platform. Go back to your platform, dude. And so he was streaming Death Note. And Death Note is a fairly short anime. It only has like 20 something episodes. So it's something that you could probably watch in like 2 streams. Some of these guys stream a lot. You could watch that with your entire viewership in 1 or 2 streams. And those people will never have to watch Death Note again, because it's an anime. It's a short one. You've watched it once. You may watch it again in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? But once again, that still takes revenue away from the original content creators, or the original creators of Death Note, or whoever publishes it. But his tweet response annoys me probably even more than Pokemon, where he says, they really couldn't have waited 20 more minutes, huh? Like, bro, if you don't get you, man, go back to Facebook, bro. Go back to Facebook. And then I guess he retweets later responding saying, well, looks like I'll be seeing you guys in a month. So it looks like he may have gotten a month-long ban, but Pokemon is already unbanned. She had a few days, he had a month, and even the disparity between that is kind of crazy, but that even shows how Twitch can be, right? Twitch isn't necessarily equivalent on how they punish certain individuals. But honestly, man, this dude don't even have a real platform, man. So Toast, man, go sit down somewhere, bro. It's so silly that you had people who ruin it for everyone. I think everyone can think of a situation where you're doing the right thing, or you're going about things the way you should, and some other stupid person just comes through and ruins everything. And this is exactly what's happening right now with this watch meta, or whatever type of meta they said, just not actually make real content. You got to think, these people are millionaires already. They have more than enough money to live the rest of their lives comfortable. Everybody else is either trying to get to that point or trying to get to somewhere comfortably where they can be happy with themselves. So it's just dumb when you have this stupid stuff. Life isn't fair. I understand that. I'll be good. Big Don will be all right. But I just think things like this have to be talked about from other streamers, other content creators that actually understand what's going on, because it's important to keep track of this stuff, especially if you're serious about making a future with your content creation. You gotta monitor the people at the top. You gotta monitor your peers. You gotta pay attention to all that stuff. But the entitlement's real, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I had to talk about this for a little while. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. These other people, man, they screw it up for themselves and others, but guess what? I'm gonna still be all right. But thank y'all so much for watching the video. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Let me know what y'all think down below. I definitely want to hear y'all opinions on this. This is pretty important, especially if you make content. So talk to y'all soon. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Guess what, y'all? Deuces.